I seriously thought it was later. Go figure. Huh. Random walk. It's not even random. Well, it's random, but it's not random. I'm actually going to the store. Oh, wow. Effigy. Not effigy. A memorial. You know, I see too many of these on the sides of the road. So many people hit. So many folks impacted. Wait. Maybe I'll make a video on that. Or not a video. A random short. Maybe a 4-minute piece. Because there's always somebody telling other people how they should feel. And it's like, no, don't do that. Let me telling people how to feel. They don't feel the way they feel. It's kind of condescending. It's always strange. How you doing, Elijah? I'm just enjoying the evening myself. Oh, I love that name, Demon Slayer. That's an excellent name. Really good manga, too. I've been chilling. Just got off work. What's up? What's up? Yeah. And that's the only thing I don't like about living in the States sometimes is that I gotta wait for that first Infinity Castle to come out. Oh no, I got off work hours ago. So, but I don't have to be at work till the afternoon, so I tend to stay up late. Right now, I'm just getting myself some junk food. I don't watch it. My aunt watches more football than I do. My forte is mostly just random stuff. I haven't been watching it lately. I gotta find out though. Hold on, I gotta mute my mic. Or you have for 20 minutes? Yeah. Sorry about that. All right, there we go. Well, I gotta tell you, Dylan, it happens. Yeah, sorry about that. I was like I said, I always turn off the mic and the camera when I'm talking to somebody, like cashiers and stuff. I don't like putting people on camera that don't want to be there. And I also don't want to presume that they want to be on there. Or I don't want to assume and be presumptuous to think that they want to be on there. Because people get too happy-go-lucky with putting cameras on folks' faces. Oh, hey, man, how you doing? I've been home for the last few hours. I got off, I did the early shift today, so uh, I was chilling at the crib with all the pets, fed all of them, was hanging out with the dogs. They made me run them outside like 4 different times, thinking I had to go to the bathroom, but nah, they get excited when anybody passes the house, which is weird because we're like on the second floor, but whatever. All right, doing the laundry? Cool. How you doing, little artist? And, I don't know how these lives work when they do it on mobile. I'm assuming that people just scroll through the screens. But the title of this is just Randumb Walk, which means I felt snacky. And I thought I'd sit up here and just speak randomly about anything. R.I.P. Let's see what message got held for review. Yeah, I got snacks. Oh, light. Speaking of which, I'm lighting. There we go. And I'm walking. I'm walking and I'm talking on this cell phone. Mostly because that way people think I'm on the phone. As opposed to just some dude randomly sitting up here snipping out weird thoughts to himself. Yep, darn right I got snacks. It's my video game snacks. Huh. Well, little artist, don't know why you're sad. You can, Elijah. I mean, the worst that'll happen is I refuse to answer or something. To which case, once again, random anyway, so, Oh man, I remember playing Mortal Kombat when it first came out. I haven't played the latest one yet. I might now that it's on PS Plus. Because as it stands, I don't get to buy a lot of games. So if it comes out on the Plus, that's where I give it a chance. And I don't think it's trial period. I think that it's actually the full game. But I like to play anything, really. Most of the time, I'm just stuck on old school adventures. But I be trying everything I can. My niece conned me into Fortnite. I gave that a shot. It was all right. I like fighting games, but since I'm an old head, I'm like used to the arcade controllers. So it's single joystick, a bunch of buttons. But I give any game a shot, But when I play them online, I'm not really a reviewer or nothing. I'm not a journalist. I can't tell you the mechanics of anything. I mostly just play video games as a background. So I can talk to, keep it in the background. Usually I'm talking to my friend when we're on party chat, or anybody in chat. Oh yeah, gotta warn you though, I suck at a lot of them. I'm not even gonna pretend. Like, I downloaded Marvel Rivals. I have not even tried that yet, and I've been meaning to. But yeah, I got a PS5. How you doing, Christopher? Things going good? Like I said, it's nighttime here. It's like 15 minutes to midnight, which will make it a new day. But it's not a new day for me till I wake up. Till then, it's the same day. I don't care if the sun comes up. But that's just to me. That's not a fact. Got to be careful how I say things on here. Because, some people will run with whatever you say, and then they'll be like, or you'll say something that's clearly an opinion. They'll be like, facts. And they think that an honest opinion is a fact. And I'm like, no, that's still just an opinion. Oh, I'm in the southwestern part of the states. I don't know why I say that like it's a big deal. I'm in Vegas. Came back here after being gone for a few years. I was actually in the South at that time, the rural South. Yeah, but don't mind me. This is just a quick little live stream, because I got to see if my homie's up. If he is, then, I got to hit him up through party chat. And if he's up, then we'll figure out what games we're going to play while we veg out. And most of the time I stream the game regardless if I know what I'm doing or not. That's why I'm not a walkthrough or anything like that. Oh yeah, it's very. It screwed me up today. Because I expected it to be in the hundreds like it's been all week, and this morning the clouds were out, so it had everything cooled down to 80 degrees, which felt awesome. But I wasn't ready for it, so I made myself kind of sick. It also kicked my allergies in the butt. Well, yeah, there's plenty of the Southwest. New Mexico, Arizona, Southern Cali. But when it's random and I don't really be having any type of plans on these, or I don't think it's as content, that's why I really don't reveal location, because I'm just a dust in the wind, so to speak. Oh, LA? Nice. I was born there. Born there, raised in Chi-Town, lived a lot in Vegas. I've been all over the country. Nomadic by nature, I guess. Oh, mine, you're about to get some rest? But there's nothing wrong with some rest. Welcome back, Elijah. Whose dogs are barking? Is that mine? No, it's the neighbor. Turn off my camera. I just got back in the crib. Nice. Uh, just some little frosted donuts, a couple of soda pops, and a white chocolate brownie. Just essential junk food. That's forever my style. Lord knows I need to cut down. If I knew how to do that, I would. I know how to do that on my StreamYard, but I didn't pay for the duck, so that's why I haven't been using that. Normally I'm streaming on 3 or 4 different platforms at the same time. It's not like I get a lot of traffic or anything, but I do that just to chop it up. Well, Chris, here and there I do. Not often enough to say that I do, but I do. Never failed a test. Keep it like that because I like to keep my tolerance low. Get this out of here. There we go. Cash and Scrappy. All that yelling. So what's everybody else doing awake so late? Then again, it might be early depending on where you're at. I can't assume that everybody's in the States. Like some of the people here live in entirely different countries that I talk to. It's crazy when some people are like, oh, I'm getting ready for work. And I'm like, I understand. I'm on PS5. Not a big Xbox guy. Hold on. Excuse me. There's actually one game I'm wondering if it's on Xbox or not. It's called New World Eternum. I know it's on PS5 and I think it's on PC, but it was made by Amazon Prime. For me, it is. I'm not an Xbox guy. Like, the only Xbox games I liked were like Knights of the Old Republic and Fable. I was never a big, like, what was the big game? Halo? Although I did like Gears of War. But, when it comes to consoles and stuff, like video games, I think it really boils down to whatever it is your preference goes to. Like, if you like Xbox more, then you like Xbox more. Like, a lot of people tell me they don't like the PS5 because of the controller. I'm more comfortable with the PS5 controller than I am with the Xbox controller. But that's just me. Oh, you play GTA? Yeah, I have 5. I should have did more of the online, but I didn't. I probably still got all of the buffs. I just, played it for a little bit and then stopped. But that was also when I was down south. I was doing a lot more working. And at the time, I was still running with a PS4 and it wasn't working properly. Like, it collected so much dust because I had that thing for years. Yeah, Spider-Man's cool. Which one, though? There's several. I think I've played every Spider-Man game since Atari. I can't remember. Like, It's funny though. My favorite Spider-Man game was on freaking Super Nintendo and Sega. It was called Maximum Carnage. That was my favorite one. But I played all the other ones, the ones on the PlayStations. I played, Miles Morales, and they were cool. I definitely like the update on it. I like the more immersive worlds. But like I said, I got a weird taste in games. Like one of my favorites for a while was a game called Shadow of the Colossus and Ico or Eco. I never knew how to pronounce that name properly. I don't have Bigo. Bigo. I've heard about it, but isn't that more popular like in other countries? And the problem with that is that since I don't mess around with like Twitter and I'm never on Instagram, so I don't really advertise, I wouldn't know. What's Gungrave? See, you gotta help me out. There's a period of time where I wasn't gaming, so I'm so far behind on a lot of stuff. Let's see. It's an anime game, and it was on PS2. I didn't own a PS2. I played one, but like I didn't own one myself, so I was privy to play whatever I could. Oh wait, I take that back. You know what? There was another game. It was on the original Xbox that I liked. It was called Hunter the Reckoning, and I really wish they would have did more of those. It's hard. It sounds like it. Looks very anime, which that's not a bad thing. It's not a slight against it in any way, shape, or form. Let me see. Is he still up? Hold on a sec. How you doing, Mohammed? Sorry, I'm scrolling right now. I just got back to the house, so I'm on my PS5 actually, and as I'm just sitting here looking up all of this stuff. Oh, you love Fallout 4? Yeah, Fallout 4 is dope. I like the new Vegas and 3, but 4 turned out to be really good. Like once again, I don't think one's better than the other. It's like a preference thing. I'm just going by the one I spent the most time. Where is it? And I also took the time to clear out all my watch history on YouTube, which was nice because now I wasn't getting a bunch of anti whatever I'm into videos. Like if you like a certain show, then you'll get some video about how trash that show is. Let's see. Hmm. Wait a minute. What time is it? Oh, okay, it's about probably almost 3 o'clock his time. No, it's about 2 o'clock his time. So he's not in bed yet. But heck, I might play Legacy of Kain because I like that game, but I haven't played it in years. It'd also be kind of crazy to play it without playing it on with an analog controller. Ah, there he is. Hold on.
All right, peeps, I made it back into the crib. I've already started doing the scroller. Decide if I'm gonna play a game or not. Mm. Either which way, all of y'all have what they call a lovely evening or day wherever you're at. Mm. It was nice talking to all of y'all. And remember, I'm not a content creator. I'm just some guy that talks. Have a great one. Much love.